Ah, we brought the hype. The sounds of hype. The hypey hype on a Monday. Guys, welcome to Monday Night Baseball. It's so good to have you here. EVC and NYC2 bringing the raid over here. Thank you for vamping. Maybe a little too soon to start talking about vampires. Guys, got an action-packed day for you. We are not going to stop until you get your drops today. Well, more specifically, we won't stop until I get my drops. Those are the rules. So show up, give you a little grace period, but let's get those drops going, guys. Now, you're probably wondering what the game of the day is going to be. And guys, I don't think there's anything wrong with sharing this information for you, because this was actually pretty cool. Want to show you this. So we had our Cancer Sucks stream, and with your generous donations, we were able to raise $750 for cancer research. And in fact, my mom is in the hospital right now. She still has not been released after having lung surgery for lung cancer. I told her, I said, Mom, Grandma Dynastic, I want to let you know that we raised $750 for cancer research. And she said, oh, that's great. Through YouTube? The Twitch. We did it through Twitch. And she nodded as if she knew what Twitch was. But I told her you guys were wishing her well in her recovery, and that meant a lot to her. So I wanted to say thank you to all of you for coming by, supporting however you did, whether that was donating, watching, spreading the word, whatever it was. That was so awesome of you guys. And as a thank you today, I thought maybe today what we would do. Now, there's so many people that we could thank, all the people who donated, and they were all different shapes and sizes as far as those donations go. But guys, I thought today what we would do is a little surprise, a little bit of a surprise. And I thought what would be cool was, how about the mods? How about tonight we do this for the mods? So specifically, I want to shout out, I did not give them enough praise, I don't think, during the stream, Minerva and Captain Kegler. So Minerva and Cap, if you are here, I want you to pick a team, and we're going to feature those teams tonight on Monday Night Baseball. Your pick, your call, no prep whatsoever. I have done no prep on this whatsoever. You make the call, guys. Both of you are going to get to pick for this. I hope you're here. I know Captain Kegleg is here. I don't know if Minerva is here. And but Cap, if you've got a team you'd like featured, we're going to go ahead and do that. Now, to settle in, to give you a little bit of time, let's go ahead and fire up the Out of the Park Baseball. And let's go ahead and, oh boy, I haven't even signed up for anything yet. Oh, it looks like we're in PTCS. Looks like we're in the old PTCS, Daily Silver and Daily Gold. Hope you guys are in the PTCS too. How exciting. This calls for celebration. Oh, that was good. That was really good. All right. This Bud's for you. It's not Bud, it's Coca-Cola Cherry Vanilla Zero Sugar. 64 O's for your dad, or the 2004 socks for yourself. I love it. Captain, I'm not sure if you noticed. I know for a fact you donated. You know what you can do? You can change your chat emote. All of you who donated, whether it was on our stream or any other stream during the Twitch charity week of giving, you now look at that. That is beautiful. It's a gold pixel heart. You got it. You got it for making a donation. So anybody who was able to make a donation of $5 or more to charity, any charity during the week, last week, got that. So I think that's super cool. All right. So it looks like Cap is gonna go with 64 O's or the 04 Red Sox. That's gonna be great. That's going to be great. We're going to buy you a little bit of time here. If Minerva is able to hang out with us, let's go ahead and until we hear, does anybody mind seeing if Minerva is here? Maybe do a little at. Freedov, sorry, missed the stream. Is there a way to still donate? Unfortunately, not. I just closed the donation campaign through my site, but hold on a sec, because I can post links here. I don't think I'll get in trouble for this. Let me go ahead and put a link for you. That is a great point. I'll just put this up here. This is for the American Association for Cancer Research. That's who we were donating to. If you would like to check that out, go for it. It is right there, my friend. Guys, so here's the deal. And I appreciate you guys even considering that. That is super cool. Thank you. Let's first of all sign up for some... Whoa, there's still... What's going on here? I can still get in on the daily silver play. Everybody's just abandoned this. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and get into those. We'll get into the gold or lower. Okay, at least daily dead ball rebirth gold is closed. I mean, that's 3 hours to go. Now, I did no prep on the game tonight, obviously. Oh, speaking of which, we are in for a special treat next week too. Because I'm going to be shouting out 2 people specifically in the out of the park developments community, people who actually work for OOTP development. So we're going to let them pick a matchup for the first time. In fact, we might have them on the stream next Monday for Monday Night Baseball. So here's the deal. We did not do any prep on the games, but we're going to have fun with it. Normally I have these spotting charts, right? Well, here we're going to straight up wing it today. But let's start off with a little bit of maybe some pack openings while we wait. Let me, I'm going to just see if Minerva is here. There is no Minerva, unfortunately. So we'll tap dance a little bit longer for Minerva, but if not, I have a backup plan. And don't worry, we'll find a way to make good with Minerva too. All right, let's go ahead and just open a couple packs here. And okay, so I kind of mentioned I was not able to, or chose not to work on game prep today because I wanted this to be a surprise matchup. But we have a new game. If you love the emote race, you are really going to love something that even makes it even bigger. So get your emotes ready for, if you like me, that's cool. Maybe Laptop Hound. That would be one. And maybe the Kamish LB from EMLB. I don't have an official way of doing call your shot, Brian, but what I can do, boy, that would be really fun. An emote marble race, Andy, that would be amazing. What we can do, though, instead is once we get, I'm going to open until we get a gold or diamond, and then all you're going to have to do is just enter it in chat. And if you get it right, then we're going to give you 10 packs. It's going to be that simple. No forms. None of that. None of that monkey business. But we will hook you up. All right. Okay, it's a diamond. Streamer hack is enabled. So let's go. All right, call your shot, guys. Put it in chat. Put it in chat. Lay out for a little music here. All right, so the guesses are coming. We got to Grom. Oh boy, Is that Home Run Johnson? Did I miss that? Who is that? I know of Home Run Baker. I must have missed a drop here. Oh, we got a Garcia, Alonso, Luis Roberts, who I thought for the longest time was Luis Robert. It turns out that was incorrect. We got an Evan Phillips. We got a Russ Ford, Logan Webb. Oh boy, look at you calling your shots. Harak Attack, I will absolutely take the Cliff Lee. I would absolutely take that. A Brasnahan as well. Live Cody. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Norm Cash says Captain Kegleg, and that emote again looks marvelous. Dave Steeb. All right, the Home Run Johnson debuted on the Three Amigos stream. All righty. Boy, oh boy. I don't know if we've had this many people calling a shot this early. All right, 10 seconds to get that shot in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Oh, wait, we got to do it in the Count Docula voice. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Here we go. I saw a Tucker in there. I swear I saw a Tucker. Scrolling back to see. Oh, maybe we didn't. I could have sworn we saw a Tucker. Maybe it was the Wheeler. There was no Kyle. RDT goes, Kyle Tucker. Nothing to see here. Kyle Tucker. Gates Brown. All right. Well, the rule is you can't end on a diamond. You got to keep open. All right. Now this is a pack you can end on. But you know what? We'll go one more. Troy McClure. You may recognize him from the hit show OOTP Development's Monday Night Baseball. Tucker Carlson without the bow tie. All right. One more. That start here. All right. One more call your shot. This will be for gold. Goldies, good luck. All right, we'll give you 10 seconds. And again, Count Docula. I'll throw the Docula emote in there. That means the countdown is on. Unofficially. Oh, with sunglasses, no less. All right, here we go. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. All right, here we go. Jordan Montgomery, not a single Jordan Montgomery. That is too bad. One more pack. I just can't help myself. There we go. All right. Well, unfortunately, I was not able to get, well, shoot. I mean, come on, Doc, we got to get one call your shot in here. We got to get one in here before we go. That just wouldn't be fair. That is anticlimactic and un-American. Yes, Dukeston, I'm definitely not Count Docula, definitely not. But I have been working on the voice. I've been watching the VOD on our stream. And I picked up a little bit of his voice. That's the only explanation we could possibly have. All right, drops are working. Drops are... You already got in on your drop before me? Where's mine? I think I started this thing. I was here from the start. Hashtag rigged. Hashtag rigged. All right. All right. So let's keep on opening the packs. There's a Jim Lefebvre, former Oakland Athletics coach. Alan Bennis, no relation to Elaine Bennis. I did have the same problem during the fundraiser. I think it's because I have so many tabs open for streaming that sometimes that just happens. That sometimes it just doesn't click. Ooh, look at me getting an Andre Ethier. Ooh. I wonder if this is a... that's a nice little card here. I want to hook somebody up. Is anybody looking for an Ethier? We're all about charity on the stream here. If you would like the Adam Ethier or Andre Ethier, I'm gonna give it to you. Look at this. The L10 on this is 1,300. And if you would like this, it looks like I'm guessing people are stocking up on this card for PTCS. I'm just guessing that this might be a good platoon card for you. I'm going to throw it out there for $389. So you better jump on this because you're going to save about 1,000 perfect points. There it is. $389 for you. Please only get it if you need it. Don't resell that. But let somebody who needs it get it. Aaron Harang, Jim Cantner, Wally Moses. Not eligible for PTCS. Thank you, Caged. Thank you. I have not looked one bit at my PTCS roster yet. Not one. Chicken Hawks, we are in our silvers now already. Boy, oh boy. Boy, we may not be able to do a call your shot here. I'm running out of packs here. Come on. I got to save some for Thursday. I don't like to open until Thursday. Last, we'll take it down to 100. Come on, Doc. And that's it. That'll do it. Who tried to ball won the rocking chair. Nice. Very nice. You love to see it. That is huge. And I'm guessing it was all Tigers. Oh boy. Let's see where we're at. Oh, that's right. I got promoted to Diamond. Darn it. Yeah, I don't like playing a Diamond with the TTC. I am not a Diamond squad. That is faux show. Oh boy. All right. Now look, I get all sorts of scrutiny when I show my card orders, but I don't care. Why do you have orders up for Jerry Preety, you will ask. I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you. It's my little secret, okay? I don't see any new guys here that are gonna help my squad. Well, let's look at the card shop very quickly and see if there's any, are there any new athletics that are gonna work for me? Probably not. I mean, I'm already trying to get those guys, so no, it ain't working. He wants a pretty squad. All right. Okay, well, last call for Minerva, my friend. If you are here, would you please say howdy do for us? And while we look at that, let's just take a look and see how we did on our daily silver platter. See how we're doing. And these are for the tournaments. I'm contemplating, I don't know yet if I'm going to do a stream about PTCS or not. In my experience, it's kind of difficult to do that because I'm trying to do well. And then by me kind of scrutinizing and working on it, then I feel like some of that hard work may just go to others. Boy, that is not a good way to start, Doc. Did we lose in the first round? We did. Pay no attention to Doc's team here. Holy cow. Boy, quick exit there. That was on one silver platter. And we'll check the second. See if we had any luck here in the second daily silver platter. Oh, against who trying to ball no less. Ha! And you win in round 2. Look at you. And Harry's squad winds up winning against Mice. All right. Last one. Last one. Oh, yes. Now you're talking my language, Dukeston. Pretty. Form, feet, and legs. Form, arms, and torso. And I'll form the head. Last one is the Daily Deadball Rebirth Gold. Boy, Voltron. That brings me back. People of a certain age will remember Voltron. All right, how do we do here? We lost in round 2. Oh my gosh. We are having all sorts of problems. All sorts of problems. Ugh. All right, I'm just sick to my stomach. I'm sick to my stomach. Hey, the TTC, your new TTC, right? Was this Cap? Was this your squad where it's it needs to be a lifer? You know, like Cal Ripken Jr., Derek Jeter, like those kind of cards. Is that your new one that you're working on? All right, alrighty then. Well, let's go ahead. We have stalled long enough. Has Doc even gotten one single drop here? There is definitely something going on here. I've only got 8% of 1 hour and 30 minutes. Not cool, bro. All right. I'm just going to watch on mobile. All right. All right, mobile, save me now. Oh, boy. Well, you guys are getting bonus baseball because I don't stop until I get my drops. Ugh! The struggle is real. The struggle is real. All right, let's get out of there. I don't know. I don't know. I think it's just because I have so many tabs open on my screen where maybe it's not registering that. I don't know. Make me sad, though. Make me very sad. Well, you know what? It just means that we get more time together. All right. Let's see. Alrighty. So how about this? How about this? We're going to think, I'm going to do two things. One is here. Let me do this very quickly. I am going to look through my history here. And I want to give... Yeah, it has to be an open window and be the primary window. Can't be a hidden tab. Yep, that's what I figured. That's the problem with streaming. That's the hard part about streaming. All right, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna give. So I wanted to be a surprise matchup today, and I want to thank my mods today for our charity stream. Again, if you're just joining us, here it is. And thank you guys for supporting. Now. Captain Kegleg already has entered the chat. Is don't cut the D block dragon here? Is don't cut the D block dragon? Are you here, my friend? Because if you are, I'm going to leave that choice to you because Captain Kegleg was the most recent donation, the last donation. Then I was the second to last donation. And then you were the third to last donation. So don't cut the D block dragon if you are in chat. Hey, there you are, my friend. Then I would love if you could pick a team as well. And yes, a new streamer as well. I'll be plugging him on my channel a lot because we love Don't Cut the D block dragon. So don't cut the D block dragon. D Block. Dragon. I would like a name from you, a team from you. And we're going to go with Captain Kegleg's squad. And then we're going to go with yours. So you give me a team, my friend. And we'll make this a best of 3. We'll make this a best of 3. We'll play game 1 here tonight, and then we'll continue the series this week on my channel. Now, a quick programming note over on my channel as we wait for D-Block to come up with any team from any era. Any team from any era. This is my schedule, and hopefully you have been seeing all of the affiliate streamers on the crawl at the bottom of your screen, because it's about all of the affiliates. But I want to let you know that for yours truly, I'm kind of up in the air right now. I've been in a holding pattern waiting to pick up my mom, Grandma Dynastic, from the hospital, bring her home. We thought it was going to be Sunday, then we thought it was going to be today. So now it's pushed back until at least Tuesday. And chances are when that day comes, whether it's Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, that will probably affect that day's stream. So I will post that info on my Discord as soon as I know, but it's probably going to be a morning of kind of situation. So anywho, that is the schedule. We are on Tuesdays at 1 p.m. new time because there's new OOTP content on Monday or on Tuesday mornings now. So we've slid back 1 hour. Wednesdays, we're on at 11 a.m. And Thursdays, we're on at 1 p.m. Fridays, we have a sponsored stream Friday. All right. So with that said, we've got our matchups, and I think we're ready to go. All right, let's do all 80s. So Cap says the 83 O's, and D-Block says the 1980 Kansas City Royals. Let's see. I'm going to make a call here. I think I would rather see the game at Kauffman Stadium, or Royal Stadium, if you will, than the old Memorial Stadium. Though, don't worry, the series will go to Baltimore for game 2 this week. So we're going to go the away team will be the 1983 Baltimore Orioles. And then we're going to go with the 1980 Kansas City Royals. Now, a couple of things. New 7th inning stretch, new emote competition, and lots of shenanigans. So it is going to be awesome. Awesome. Oh, by the way, I'm going to mention this right now. I'm going to just mention this right now because it's one of the fun things we do on my channel is that we do voice impressions. So there's no way to redeem cotton candy on the... We love our Out of the Park Developments channel, but there's no cotton candy in this universe. So anybody who is a tier 2 or tier 3 sub on my channel, you have these emotes. You have the Arnold, Vin, or Docula emote. If you put that emote in chat, and if you say the words, and you'll see it on the crawl at the bottom of your screen, by the power of Arnold, I have the power. If you put those words in chat with the emote, then you will invoke the power of Arnold, Vin, or Docula. And that means during this stream, I'm going to give you 5 minutes of play-by-play in that particular voice. So if you have these emotes, use them because you want to embarrass Doc a lot. All right. So we got the matchups. We are ready to go. The 1980 Kansas City Royals, the 1983 Baltimore Orioles, best of 3. DH will be on. And I think we're raring to go. All right, let's go ahead and create the exhibition. And I think we're good. All right, let's go and check the lineups very quickly. First of all, for Captain Kegleg, would you like to see Boddicker, Storm Davis, Jim Palmer? Another option would be Scott McGregor. Anybody you'd like to see as your game 1 starter? But right now it's got Boddicker. And then Storm Davis, former Oakland Athletic in Game 2. Jim Palmer, Mr. Haynes Underwear in Game 3, the Tighty Whities. And then I'll be asking you the same thing. Let's see. For D Block, you have Dennis Leonard, who I'm assuming you have no problem with. But you got Larry Gura. Oh, hey, you got it. Hey, remember, Cap, there will be no shortage of cotton candy on our stream. There will be no problem at all. So Cap, who would you like in your game 1 start? And then D Block, who would you like? Larry Gura might be a good choice here. And then Baltimore. Boddicker, Davis, Palmer, or McGregor. Offense looks good enough. Offense looks good enough. Well, if we don't hear from you guys, I'll just go ahead and go with the default. All right, we'll go with the default. Boddicker. Boddicker, Clarence Boddicker, you're coming with me. Who tried a ball? You should absolutely have a gold heart. You absolutely should. It was, as I understand it, any donation of $5 or more, it should have activated. That's through Twitch. And I see you gave $5, my friend. You got to hit the chat identity. To hit your chat identity. Cap says, can we go Boddicker? Okay, so Boddicker, then Palmer, and then McGregor for game 3. It should not be a problem. No guarantees. We may have to kind of stay on top of it. We'll see. We'll see if this takes. Sometimes these are a little tricky. All right, so Boddicker, Palmer, McGregor. And Kansas City. Leonard, Gura, Gale. I'll go with that unless I hear anything else. Let's go ahead and play ball. But before we do that, guys, 2 things. One is, boy, we need to get the Monday Night Baseball open. 2, are you ready for some Monday Night Baseball? Here we go. First pitch coming in at 4:40 p.m. for the World Series. Max Scherzer on the bump. Dynastic matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Atlanta Braves. A packed house here at Yankee Stadium, the cathedral of baseball. And here we go. First pitch to Otis. Otis with a fly to center. Otis Nixon delivers. Snow on the 1-2, going the other way. High fly ball, deep left field, and gone! And he shoots one to center. Diving catch out in center by Combs. Looks in for the sign. Here's the 2-2. Fly ball, right field at the track, at the wall, and gone! 3-1 count. Babe will swing at that offering. Deep center field. This one's got a chance, and it is gone! Babe Ruth. 515 feet out of the yard. Are you kidding me? I have never seen a ball go that far. Count is 2 balls, 2 strikes. Croc goes the other way. Base hit. Stocker comes in to score. Another in, and Dykstra scores. Phillies take the lead here in the 9th. They're up 5-3. If you look on the field right there, my mouse is over Jeremy Affeldt. He was jumping up and down on the first base line. Jeremy Affeldt, World Series champion in San Francisco. That is a walk-off. Otis Nixon delivering in the bottom of the 9th, lifting the Braves to the 7-5 victory on Monday Night Baseball. Night Baseball. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Royal Stadium, 1980 style. We have the 1980 Kansas City Royals and the 1983 Baltimore Orioles. This is the Big Bang pregame show. It's powered by Cubs Fan 23. Nothing came before the pregame show except the Big Bang. So we have two fantastic teams in their own right. Kansas City Royals playing on their home field. This will be a best of 3 series. Game 1 will be played here in Missouri. Then the series will shift over to the East Coast for Game 2 in Baltimore later on this week. And should it come to a Game 3, it will be right here in Kansas City, Missouri. Oh my. Somebody is... Look at that. Oh, the alerts have popped up on our channel. Look at that. Captain Kegleg has just gifted a sub to GDB 1117. Thank you so much for that. Guys, we've got a good one. Let's take a look at your pregame weather report. It's brought to you by GT Sundown, the industry leader in F-14 flight experiences. Want to go Mach 1 with your hair on fire? Call GT Sundown today. And your game time temperature and your conditions at Royal Stadium: partly cloudy skies, 51 degrees. The wind is blowing out to right at 11 miles an hour. So you better watch out if Eddie Murray gets into one batting from the left side. That one could get out of the park in a hurry. It is your pregame weather report brought to you by GT Sundown. We are at Royal Stadium. Today's ballpark is being presented by Lost Duck TW. We're playing on the turf, artificial turf, where many a knee has died. Many plantar fasciitis has started because of this turf. The rug, as we'll call it here at Royals Stadium. All right, let's introduce you to the starting lineups. We'll start with the home team, the Kansas City Royals with Cheese. They have Willie Wilson, Amos Otis, and Hal McRae in the outfield. Let's go around the horn on the infield. George Brett, UL Washington, Frank White, Willie Aikens at first. Behind the dish, Daryl Porter and Dennis Leonard gets the start. Your starting battery here tonight being presented by D. Mendro. Starting battery, Porter and Dennis Leonard. Leonard, a 3-time 20-game winner, 20 wins, 11 losses in 1980. 280 innings pitched. He struck out 155 while walking 80. A solid almost 2-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio in 1980 for Dennis Leonard. Offensively for the visiting Baltimore Orioles, Al Bunbury will be the leadoff man. Jim Dwyer, the right fielder, batting second. It's the first baseman, the switch hitter, Eddie Murray in the 3 position. A young and up-and-coming Cal Ripken Jr. batting cleanup. He'll play shortstop. Gary Renicky, who we've seen make some standout defensive plays in the past. Gary Renicky will be DHing tonight. So we'll see him in the 5 spot in the order, curiously enough. Ken Singleton batting 6th, followed by the catcher, Rick Dempsey in the 7th spot. Rich Dower, second baseman, will bat 8th, and batting 9th is Todd Cruz. Starting lineups brought to you by Hertz Donut. Next time you're in Cedar Falls, Iowa, you might just find really vanilla gorilla at Hertz Donut. Open 25/8. Want a Hertz? Hertz Donut, the best in Cedar Falls. And that preamble takes us to this, your very first pitch of the game. It's presented by Chess Safari. It ain't checkers, it's chess. Chess Safari. Let's get to playing some baseball. Here we go at 4:42 p.m. on Monday. A sharp ground ball to second base. Leonard is retired, and that is how this game is. Leonard throws his gun down at first. Or excuse me, Leonard was a pitcher. Bunbury is retired, and that's how this game will start. See, that's what happens when you don't prep for a game, guys. That is what happens. Preparation is key. Jim Dwyer will now bat from the 2nd spot in the O's order. 285 hitter. Still kind of a utility guy. Where the 4th outfielder. He's Played in Boston, San Francisco, New York, Montreal, St. Louis. If there is a definition of journeyman outfielder, you're going to see Jim Pigpen Dwyer at the top of that list. Dwyer batting from the left side. Count is 2-2. He'll take it for a called strike 3. First strikeout of the game brought to you by Podman 19. Experience the ultimate getaway. Book your trip today to America's finest city, San Diego, with Podman 19. That brings up Eddie Murray. Murray, another fantastic year in 1980. And 32 home runs, 116 RBI. But remember, this is the 1983 iteration of Eddie Murray, and he's just a little bit better than that. 33 home runs, 1 home run better, 306 batting average, 6 points higher with 111 RBI and a career-high 115 runs scored. Eddie Murray with 2 down. Murray cues a single right up the middle. First base hit of the game brought to you by Underdog 44. When squaring up against an opponent, the underdog always throws the first punch. So Murray is on first for Cal Ripken Jr. Cal, the Iron Man himself, very early in his Iron Man streak. In fact, his first full 162-game season came in this year, 1983. Of course, that streak then started a little bit before that. But Cal Ripken Jr., who thought that he would someday chase down the great Lou Gehrig? Full count pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Cal goes down on strikes. Leonard gets the strikeout. We go to the bottom of 1 in KC with the Royals coming to bat.
24 years of excellence have all led to this. Out of the Park Baseball 24 is the definitive award-winning MLB strategy game. Play what the pros play. Out of the Park Baseball 24 takes baseball strategy to the next level like never before. All new on-screen analytics to power your decision-making, giving you a comprehensive view of the field. Dive deeper into the action with new 3D animations and visual improvements that bring the game to life. The most detailed GM mode in sports games keeps raising the realness bar. The most authentic experience ever. And Perfect Team swings back with a whole new experience. The incredible long-running baseball strategy series never stops hustling to be the best. Turn your team into a dynasty. Win the World Series. Out of the Park Baseball 24, the Infinite Baseball Sandbox. Available March 2023.
All right, there it is. The link is on your screen, OOTP.pxf and all the other stuff. And you can use code Dynastic to get 10% off. We will be giving away a game code to Out of the Park 24. So if you want to save yourself a little bit of cheddar, you can get a code as well. We'll be doing that on my stream later on this week, time permitting, as part of our big charity stream as a thank you to all of you. All right, let's get back into Out of the Park Baseball 24 and your lineups here for the bottom of the first inning. We'll start defensively for the O's. Singleton, Bunbury, and Dwyer in the outfield. Cruz, Ripken, Dower, and Murray on the infield. Rick Dempsey will catch tonight, or Mike Boddicker. Mike Boddicker, 16-game winner in 1983, his first full season in the big leagues. Mike Boddicker, 16 wins, 8 losses, and a .277 earned run average. And offensively for the Royals tonight, Wilson will bat leadoff. Wathan, the catcher, now DHing here tonight in the number 2 spot. George Brett, who made a serious run at 400 in the 1980 season, he'll bat third. Akins in the cleanup spot, followed by McRae, Porter, Otis, White, and Washington batting ninth. Those are your Hertz Donut starting lineups. Boddicker will work from the stretch with the bases empty, and Willie Wilson at the plate. Wilson smacks one right side, and just like that, the Royals have the leadoff man aboard. Might have to watch out here with Willie on first, because he certainly has speed. He has legs. He knows how to use them. 79 steals, just 4 shy of the career high he set the year before when he swiped 83 bags. Willie Wilson on first. Like, I'm almost ready to read that stolen base drop in automatically. I feel like this is an automatic here. John Wathan at the plate. First pitch, runner going. There will be a throw to second. It won't be in time. And there you go. Stolen base brought to you by Captain Kegleg. It's always better to run than limp. So just like that, Wilson is in scoring position for the DH, John Wathan. Wathan, a .305 hitter this year. 6 homers in 453 at-bats. 2-2 pitch, looking at strike 3. Another Podman 19 strikeout. As Boddicker gets his first K. George Brett, what a run. Trying to chase down the immortal Tad Williams, who still remains to this day the last Major League Baseball player to hit 400 in a full Major League season. George Brett gave it a run. .390 average in 1980 to go with a career-high 24 home runs, 33 doubles as well. George Brett. 2-1 to Brett. George grounds this to second. It will advance the runner. But there are 2 down. You will take that any time you can get a ground ball out to George Brett, who's hitting safely about 40% of the time. You will take it. Wilson now 90 feet away with 2 out, and Willie Aikens at the plate. Full count pitch, fly ball, center field, and that will do it as Bunbury chases it down. Side is retired. Royals strand a runner on third at the end of 1. We are scoreless in KC. All right, we are back from the break. Just want to let you know that typically connection issues are never a problem on the stream. We are hardwired. We are good normally. Today, something is going on. And so hopefully, I'm checking on my phone. The delay is real. So, but tell you what, we'll get through it. So hopefully the connection holds steady. Sometimes things are out of your hands. So if you are having any kind of drop frames, anything like that, just know that you probably are not alone. Sometimes you are at the mercy of the cable internet gods, if you will. And hopefully it'll be all right. So I'm keeping an eye on things. It's not fantastic right now, but hopefully we'll get something. Hopefully we'll be okay. All right, top of 2 at Royal Stadium. By the way, I just realized that with this delay, the emote race and competition is going to be very interesting on that delay. So you might as well, as I'm saying this now, start spamming chat with, let's see, what are the options? Let's see, I'll show you what they are, in fact. One is this one right here. That equals doc. And then, let's see. Keep on going. Where is, well, doesn't matter. We'll do it live. It's okay. I was going to try to find Laptop Hound and FKN Commish LB. All right, here we go. And we've got Gary Renicky leading off for the O's. Top of 2. Top of 2 here. In fact, let me hang on for just a minute because I want to check and just make sure that we're going on a hardwire connection here. So let me actually take the break here because the drop frames are disconcerting to say the least. So sit tight. We will be right back. All right, we are back, guys. I can't figure it out, so but we'll grin and bear it. So apologize in advance for any technical difficulties we may have. As far as interaction goes, it's going to be a little interesting, but you in chat will be interacting all the same. That part will be normal, but anything that you say in chat, it's going to be on a pretty big delay for yours truly. So that is okay. Let's get back to it. Monday Night Baseball here in the top of the second. And Gary Renicky DHing. He'll lead off against Dennis Leonard, who has him at 0-2. Leonard's pitch is blown to shallow center. And coming in to make the grab is Otis for out number 1. Amos Otis, Gold Glove center fielder, 33 years old. Good old AO makes the catch. Ken Singleton now digs in from the left side. Singleton, 276 hitter this year with 18 round trippers, just one walk shy of 100. Behind in the count, here's the 1-2 from Leonard. And it's a ground ball right side. Ranging over is Frank White. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down. And now it's Rick Dempsey. Dempsey on a 2-1 pitch. Dempsey flies this to right, and it's fair into the corner. Extra bases, here we go. That is going to be a Dono double presented by Dono 43-333. So Dempsey with an extra base hit. And the O's have a runner in scoring position for Rich Dower. Dower, first pitch, ground ball right side. Easy play by Akins, who will make the play unassisted. Oh, stranded runner in scoring position. We go to the bottom of 2. And now it's Hal McRae as we rejoin action here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Hal McRae, 297 hitter in 1980. Career best came in 1976 when he hit 332 for the Royals. Started to really turn into a power hitter the year after that. Found his home run stroke in 77 with 20 home runs. He's been in double digits ever since. First pitch to Hal. McRae lifts a fly ball to center field. Can of corn. Catch is made by Bunbury. 1 down. Now it's Darrell Porter. Porter with his first plate appearance of the night against Boddicker. Grounder to the first baseman. Easy play by Eddie Murray. 2 down. Now it's Otis. Otis, one of the many speed demons on this Royals squad. They love to put the ball in play and move those runners on the base pass. AO fits that bill. 16 stolen bases, just 1 caught stealing. Started his career in the 1960s with the Mets. And now has been playing ever since 1970 with these Royals. Otis lifts a fly ball deep center field. This one's got some carry. It's off the very top of the wall. Easy second base slide for Amos Otis. He's got himself a Dono double. One more look here on the replay. It's brought to you by Minerva 9398. In case you need some baseball, you can always count on Minerva 9398. Amos Otis with a 2-out double. Sets the table nicely for Frank White. White grounds this to short. Throw to first is in time, and that will do it. Another runner stranded after 2. Score remains 0-0 between the Royals and the Orioles. All right, I am still checking on my internet stream on mobile. It looks okay. I'm not hearing anything from chat. If you guys do let me know on this massive delay, please let me know. Just a little confidence. Hopefully you guys are seeing me, hearing me, and getting your drops. There's Pet Gone Bad. What is up? Pet Gone Bad. Let's go. Bringing the squid power. Todd Cruz bringing the power from the number 9 spot in the order. He lifts a fly ball left center field, and that one is going to be a gapper. It's going to the wall. Rounding second, it's a stand-up double as Cruz is aboard. All right, EVC is getting a good connection. Knock, knock, knocking, and drop, drop, dropping on heaven's door. That's a look at your out-of-town scoreboard, brought to you by Danny D. Smith Jr. Cruz is on second for Al Bunbury. Al lifts a fly ball to right. Easy catch made by McRae. The runner will hold at second. But Cruz remains on the bag. Jim Dwyer now at the plate. 2-2 pitch to Dwyer. Dwyer shoots a base hit through the right side. That's a single. They'll throw home. Not in time. O's on the board on a Jim Dwyer RBI single. First run of the game is brought to you by the Commish, FKN Commish LB. Catch him Tuesdays and Thursdays right after Dr. Dynastic on Twitch. So 1-0 O's. Baltimore draws first blood on a Dwyer RBI. Dennis Leonard will have to pitch from the stretch now with Dwyer on first. Eddie Murray at the plate. Murray, little tapper. They'll get the force at second. Leonard came off the rubber to pick it up off the rug. Through to second. They get the force. Paging Hero Driver for EVC. Hero Driver EVC is looking for you. Hero Driver. White courtesy telephone, please. Hero Driver. White courtesy telephone, please. Murray on first. Cal Ripken Jr. at the plate. Ripken on the 1-0. Drops a base hit into center field. They'll send Dwyer to third. Throw will not be in time. Dwyer safe at third. Murray safe at third. Ripken at first with a base hit. 2 on, 2 out. Gary Renicky at the plate. Renicky, 3-1 pitch, fly ball, left field. That's got some giddy up, and it is out of here. Gary Renicky. 2 men on, 3 men jogging. 4-0 O's. One more look on the home run presented by ESCV, the ultimate destination in baseball escapism. That escaped in a hurry. 384 feet out of the park. 4-0 Balmer. So the O's get a 3-run jack. And Dennis Leonard is now in a world of hurt up against Ken Singleton. First pitch to Singleton. Singleton. Fly ball, shallow center field, and that will do it. But the O's get a crooked number here in the third. We go to the bottom of 3 with the Kansas City Royals trailing by 4. UL Washington will lead things off for the Royals, trailing 4-0 against Mike Boddicker and the O's. Weak ground ball back to the mound. Boddicker gloves it easily. Boy, I tell you what, the way Mike Boddicker is pitching tonight, his pitch count is relatively low and staked to a 4-0 lead. That is a big mountain to summit for these Royals. Willie Wilson. Ground ball to third. This is going to be tough. That's going to be an error. That is a lowly worm error. Another look here on the replay. And I tell you what, that's kind of tough because I think if Cruz, the third baseman, even picks it up, that was a slow roller. I think Willie Wilson gets an infield single regardless. But they will charge Cruz with the error. And Willie Wilson is on first. We'll see if we get another Captain Kegleg stolen base here. I think he's got to have the green light. Boddicker from the stretch. First pitch. He's going again. This time they will get him. So Willie Wilson caught stealing on the throw by Rick Dempsey. You thought that was a steal? Wah wah. That robbery brought to you by FDA Wah. Maybe we should use the cannon string tonight for the stream. I don't know how we're still doing okay because I'm showing 115,000 dropped frames right now, but some way, somehow, it's just making the delay even more. which is fine as long as it's a clean feed, I guess. But I miss interacting with you guys. So if you have any comments, just know I'll be a little bit late, but I'd love to hear from you. Boy, that emote race is going to be really interesting. I may have to just decide it on my own. John Wathen at the plate with 2 out. Wathen with a fly ball to left field. And that will do it. At the end of 3, it's Baltimore 4 and Kansas City nothing. Tell you what, we are going to do it right now. But we need something fun here. Can we get some good music, like something funky? There we go. There we go. All right, guys. It is the first ever emote podium. Now, you're watching this on delay, so you're not going to be able to spam chat. Well, we could try. If you want to spam chat right now, go for it. Your choices are the coffee, the cat, or the doc. Let's see if we get any. If we do, we're underway. If not, well, it'll be the shortest emote podium ever. Huh. All right. Well, I'm going to just do it myself. We'll do it live. Here we go. Here we go. On the count of 3, it's the emote podium. Will it be the cat? Will it be the coffee? Or will it be the doc? The one that gets the biggest will win. And here we go. They're off. And the early lead. Let's see. The cat starts growing a little bit. Ooh, that cat's getting pretty big. Anybody else going to grow? Oh, it looks like the coffee's getting pretty big. The coffee's getting really big. Oh, my. And let's see what the doc is doing. Uh-oh, the doc's getting small. What's going on with that? The doc is not feeling it, apparently. And now it looks like the coffee, the Laptop Pound coffee, wants to be on the same page as the doc head a little bit. And now the cat, oh, the cat's shrinking too. What is going? The cat is teeny tiny. I tell you what, the doc is now feeling pretty good about himself. Tell you what, you know, you feel pretty good about yourself when you get to stream on Monday night on the mothership. You get this big inflated ego. That's kind of what happens. Oh, but then now Doc is looking at Laptop Pound's latest streaming statistics. How many people watch Laptop Pound on Mondays? And now Doc is getting performance anxiety. Now he's going down a little bit. He doesn't feel so good about this. And now Laptop Pound is cruising to this. And you know what? Oh my. Yes, he has taken the victory. So he gets the victory here. Laptop Pound with the coffee finishing in first, Doc in second, and the Commish LB in third. That is your emote podium. You want memes, you want pizza, check out Memeza, where everything is just Memeza. All right, well, that is that. Let's get you back to playing some baseball here on Monday Night Baseball. We will have a new iteration of the highly anticipated and highly contagious. Make sure you're vaccinated for your 7th inning stretch. 7th inning stretch on the brand new scoreboard. Rick Dempsey, not D Dempsey. 9411. It's Rick Dempsey leading off against Dennis Leonard, who is in all sorts of hurt tonight. Giving up that 3-run home run in the third, and now a fly ball to left. Dempsey will be retired, 1 down. Hillside Robin says, hearing you but not smooth. Yes, that is what I'm afraid of. So I apologize, guys. It is that kind of stream today. For the first time, we are having some difficulties with the stream. So Don't know what's going on, but hopefully this is just a one-off here tonight. But I'm keeping an eye on the drop frames. It is certainly a thing. But the bottom line is you hear us, you're getting drops, so we'll get through it. And let's see how we are doing on them drops. See how we're doing. Because I don't stop until I get all the drops. So we're about 62%. So we're about 2/3 of the way through the stream so far. It looks like we might have about an hour to go. Bonus baseball today. Rich Dower on a full count pitch. 3-2. Dower shoots a line shot to left. Base hit. 1 out single for Dower. Dower's aboard. Base hit against Dennis Leonard. Here's a look at your replay. It's brought to you by Andy, 22 Sheffield. And a reminder, anybody who is subscribing to my channel and is at 2 months or more in a row, that you get your very own ad read. Todd Cruz at the plate. Cruz charged with an error at third base defensively. He does have a base hit. He's 1 for 1 tonight. Check swing, strike 3. So Cruz goes down on strikes. Leonard with a big K there. 2 down. And here comes Al Bumbry. Bumbry hitless in 2 at-bats so far. Bumbry puts 1 on the ground. Right side. Frank White is there. 4-3 on the scorecard. We go to the bottom of the 4th at Royal Stadium. KC coming to bat. George Brett now will dig in. Mr. 390. Career year for George. A lot of us are happy to see the season he had at 390. One of the game's ultimate competitors. 0-2 pitch from Boddicker. And there's a fly to right that's going to fall safely for a base hit. George Brett has his first base hit. Yeah, that's a pretty sizable delay. That is a pretty sizable delay, EVC. We'll keep rolling. We will keep rolling, guys. Till this thing keeps on dropping us off. This comment that you got from the top of 3rd, to put this in perspective right now, I'm in the bottom of the 4th inning. Yeah. So that is a massive delay. George Brett running on the pitch as it gets away from Dempsey. Dempsey has to chase it all the way close to the railing in the dugout. That almost went in the dugout. George Brett now in scoring position. Royals threatening to score their first run. Willie Aikens, full count pitch, 3-2, taken for ball 4. It's a Mexi Memester base on balls, a free pass as Boddicker let him off the hook. 2 on, nobody out. Hal McRae now settles in. 2-2 pitch. McRae lines a single to right. Base hit. Royals throw will be cut off and the bases are loaded. So the Royals are in business. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Darrell Porter at the plate. 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 looking. Porter goes down on strikes. That's a big one for Boddicker. 1 down. Bases still full of Royals. And Amos Otis at the plate. O's will play the infield back here. They will concede the run. Otis pops this one up. This is in foul territory. Infield fly rule will not be in effect. 2 down. And now it's Clint Hurdle. We'll get a pinch hitter here in the 8th spot in the lineup. So Frank White is out and Clint Hurdle is in. Hurdle will bat from the left side. 294 hitter this year. He did have 10 home runs. Be very interesting as they feel like this is a crucial situation. They'll get Hurdle from the left side against the righty Mike Boddicker. from the stretch. Bases loaded. 2 out. 0-2 pitch. Hurdle goes down on strikes. And it's a big hurdle overcome by Baltimore. At the end of 4, it's the Orioles 4 and the Royals nothing. All right, baseball fans, welcome back. We're doing the best we can on Monday Night Baseball despite the massive delay in this. Guys, thanks for watching here tonight between the Baltimore Orioles and the Kansas City Royals. Jim Dwyer, your leadoff man, as we begin inning number 5 at Royals Stadium. Dennis Leonard trying to keep this one a 4-run differential. Dwyer, who had an RBI single in the 3rd, bloops a single to right here in the 5th. So Dwyer has his second base knock. 8 hit allowed by Leonard in just 4 innings of work. Eddie Murray, 1-0-1-1. Murray smashes this one to center. And underneath it is the center fielder, Otis. Dwyer back to first. Cal Ripken Jr. now at the plate. First pitch swinging. Fly to left. Easy catch made by Wilson as he backpedaled to make that catch. 2 down. And Gary Renicky now steps in. Gary Renicky, who if you're just joining us, had a 3-run blast to make it 4-0 Baltimore back in the 3rd. Renicky. First pitch. This one gets away from the catcher Porter. Dwyer to second. Now the only question is if it will be a wild pitch or if it will be a passed ball. Official ruling is wild pitch. They will charge the wild pitch to Dennis Leonard. And now it's Jim Dwyer at the plate. Or excuse me, on second base for Gary Renicky. Renicky looking at called strike 3. It's a big K by Leonard. We go to the bottom of 5 in KC. The Royals coming to bat, trailing by 4. UL Washington steps in. He'll bat from the left side as we begin the bottom of the 5th. And Mike Boddicker, shutout baseball through 4. Here we are in the 5th. Boddicker kicks and fires Ground ball down the line and fielded by Murray. Murray will make the play. One down. But Boddicker getting some help from the defense. Back to the top of the Royals lineup we go. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Boddicker is fourth K. And now it's John Wathan. Wathan on a 2-2 offering. Wathan grounds this to third. And Cruz comes up with it. The inning comes to an end. At the end of 5, Baltimore still on top, 4-0. And Ken Singleton to lead off as we begin the 6th inning. Full count pitch on the way to Singleton. Singleton flies this to shallow right field. McRae comes in, closes in on it fast for the first out. Dennis Leonard. His pitch count now at 92. Best of 3 playoff series. The series will continue this week. Little Tapper back to the mound. This will be a tough play. Bang, bang play. Throw to first is not in time. It's an infield single for Rick Dempsey. Boy, you don't hear those words very often. Rick Dempsey, infield single. But that's the case there. One more look here on the replay, just how close this one was. Replay being brought to you by Earl Jenks. Just took a little time to get off the mound and make the play. Even Rick Dempsey's going to leg that one out. An infield single. Dempsey on first. Rich Dower on a 2-2. Dower, line drive, base hit just past the second baseman, Frank White, who could not get to it. And there are 2 aboard now for the O's. Todd Cruz. As Leonard looks in for the side. From the stretch. Ground ball second base. This could be 2. They'll get the force at second, but they will not. Turn 2 as Dempsey advances to third. Dower with a hard slide into second to break up any chance of a double play. So Cruz reaching on a fielder's choice. Dempsey to third. 2 on and 2 out. Al Bumbry. 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 3. And the O's leave them stranded. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Kansas City coming to bat. George Brett will lead off for the Royals, who trail by 4. Mike Boddicker pitching to Jem. Grounder, right side, smothered by Murray, but the throw to first will not be in time. George Brett will get credited with an infield single. One more look at the replay brought to you by Garnack. Nice play by Murray, but by the time he was able to get up off the rug and throw to first, Brett was already there. George Brett, the leadoff man, is aboard for Willie Aikens. Aikens on a 1-2. Looking at a called strike 3. Came on a fork ball. What the fork? He is out on strikes. 1 down. Boy, that is costly. You've got to put the ball in play. You've got to at least move the runner over. Al McRae now at the plate. McRae with a fly ball deep center field. That's got some carry. This one is going to one-hop towards a wall. This is extra bases. It is a double, a dono double. The throw to home will be cut off. McRae to third. It's an RBI double as Kansas City is on the scoreboard. Another look on your replay brought to you by SFP Kings. An RBI double for McRae as KC breaks up the shutout in the bottom of the 6th. McRae advancing to third on the throw home. 4-1. Boddicker will pitch from the stretch with 1 on and 1 out. 3-1 pitch. Darrell Porter skies this. And it is caught on the infield by Ripken, the shortstop. So McRae remains on third. And there is the organ presented by Firenor. McRae 90 feet away for Amos Otis. Otis fly to center, and that will do it. Royals get 1 at the end of 6. Baltimore's lead is at 3, 4-1. You're watching Out of the Park Baseball on the Mothership. All right, let's take you to the 7th inning here in beautiful Kansas City, Missouri. I bet by the time this game is over, you guys will have the comments that I'm about to ask you. Where are you watching from today? We got 503 people watching today. 503. We got 503 of you in chat tonight watching Monday Night Baseball. The attendance report is brought to you by Sir Pug. Never put off till tomorrow what you can do the day after tomorrow just as well. All right, I want to know in chat where you are watching from today. We'll probably be in the EVC and NYC2 post-game show by the time you answer that question. But don't be shy. Let me know. Jim Dwyer on a 1-2 offering from Leonard. Dwyer grounds out 4-3 is how you'll put that on your scorecard. New second baseman, Dave Chalk. Dave Chalk now the second baseman. Eddie Murray on a 1-2 pitch. Murray loops this to right. Coming in and making the catch is McRae. Hey, we've got an out-of-town scoreboard update presented by Danny D. Smith Jr. A drop yielding a baseball ref 4, a perfect 100. Larry Walker for STL Jason. That is awesome. Cal Ripken Jr. now at the plate. Rip already 1 for 3. Make it 1 for 4. And that'll be a fly ball out to right. And that will do it. Folks, it is time for the brand new 7th inning stretch. That is your 7th inning stretch presented by Don't Cut the D Block Dragon. It's time to stretch. We're going to pop you up. And a reminder, folks, if you'd like to have your picture featured on the 7th inning stretch presented by Don't Cut the D Block Dragon, just one thing you need to do. Head on over to my channel, Dr. Dynastic. That's Dr. Dynastic. The address is on your screen. And then all you got to do is type !Discord. You'll get an invite. And then all you got to do is click the link. You'll go get an invite into our Discord. And then you just post a pic with your username that you like up on the screen. And I will feature that in our next 7th inning stretch. And with that, we welcome you back here to the bottom of the 7th. It's a 4-1 ball game. Kansas City trying to make this interesting. Trailing by 3. 1980 Kansas City Royals and the 1983 Baltimore Orioles. Dave Chalk, the new second baseman at the plate in place of Frank White. And Mike Boddicker, his pitch count nearing the 100 mark. 1-2 from Boddicker. Swing and a miss. Chalk is down on strikes. You can chalk that one up for the Royals as they get the strikeout. They have the first batter out. And UL Washington now steps in. UL is hitless in 2 at-bats. Washington smacks this to right. That one will roll to the wall. UL heading to second. And it is a dono double. UL Washington has the Royals back in business. One more look here on your replay. It's brought to you by Stroker Ace. So a 1-out double. And Washington is aboard. Willie Wilson on a 1-1 offering. Wilson flies this to left. It is caught. Singleton makes the catch. Runner will not advance. Washington still on second. There's the Fire and Oregon fired up once again. We love to hear it. Boddicker from the stretch here against John Wathan. Grounder to third. This could do it. Throw to first. Will be in time. KC strands another runner. We head to the 8th at Royal Stadium with the O's on top, 4-1. Dennis Leonard on for inning number 8. He'll take on Renicky, Singleton, and Dempsey, scheduled batters for the O's in the top of the 8th. Leonard is pitched now 118 pitches thus far. Now the count full, 3-2. Renicky lifts a fly to center. Shading over is Otis to make the catch. 0 for 3, that's the line on Ken Singleton thus far. Not even a single for Singleton yet. Little tapper. Catcher will come up from behind the dish and throw to first as Porter will make the play. So the rough night continues for Singleton, who is now 0 for 4. Bottom of the order has performed very well for Baltimore so far. 7, 8, and 9. 5 hits total between Dempsey, Dower, and Cruz. Dempsey has 2 hits. Dower on deck with 2 hits, and Cruz in the hole with a base hit himself. Dempsey 2 for 3. Dempsey has a little flare to right. McRae will come in to make the catch, and the side is retired. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Royals trailing by 3. Quiet atmosphere here in Kansas City. Royals with such high hopes coming into this contest. But a 4-run third has been the story for Baltimore. 3 of those runs coming off the bat of of Gary Renicky, the DH. Dwyer driving in the game's only other run for the O's. George Brett, 2 hits and 3 at-bats. He works the count full. Here's a 3-2. Brett takes it low for ball 4. Boddicker surrenders his second walk. Brett can steal the occasional base. 15 swipes in 21 attempts in 1980. Willie Aikens. Aikens shoots a ground ball to second, and it's booted. It went through the legs of Dower. They're going to chart. They're not. They're going to give him an infield single. I want to take another look at this one. The official scorekeeper and I are not on the same page. One more look. Ground ball. Went right through his glove. Went right through him. That's a routine ground ball in my book. Apparently the hometown scorekeeper wants to give Aikens a base hit. Well, regardless, the Royals do have 2 aboard. And the game-time run stands up at the plate. Hal McRae, who's driven in the only run thus far for the Royals. 2 on, nobody out. Boddicker from the belt. Here's the pitch. McRae, ground ball, third base. The only play will be to first, and they get him. Aikens to second. Brett to third. That is a productive at-bat by McRae. Brett 90 feet away. Aikens on second. And Darrell Porter hitless in 3 at-bats. Payoff pitch, 3-2, taken low. Ball 4. And the bases are full of Royals. We will get a mound visit brought to you by Kirby York. When you're ready to visit the mound, remember your KY. Kirby York, that is. Those will leave Boddicker in the contest. His pitch count up to 123. His first signs of real trouble here tonight. Brett on third. Aikens on second. Porter on first, who represents the game-time run. And at the plate, Amos Otis, who represents the go-ahead run. Bases loaded, 1 out. Boddicker from the stretch, 2-2. Fly ball, left field. This could be trouble. It falls in for a base hit. One run comes in to score. It's a 4-2 game on an RBI single by Otis. And the bases remain loaded for Kansas City. And now the pinch hitter, Jamie Quirk, comes in. Quirk will sub in for Chalk in that 8th spot in the order. Jamie Quirk, 276 hitter this year. Most of those games coming from behind the dish, the occasional start, and some pinch hit at bats. A lifetime 280 hitter. They want the bat of Quirk instead of Chalk. The lefty Quirk up against the righty Boddicker. Infield will play in on the turf. Bases loaded, 1 out. Quirk at the plate. In a 4-2 game, Quirk with a fly to shallow center. Coming in, making the catch is Bunbury. The runners will hold. 2 out. And that was a big one. Now comes UL Washington. UL does have a hit in 3 at-bats. Game time run stands on second. 3-1 pitch. Here we go. Ground ball right side. Throw to first from Murray, and that will do it. Royals leave them loaded. They do score 1 as we head to the 9th in Kansas City. It's a 4-2 ball game. Listen to that fire and ore organ. Our next stream. If we have internet, I laugh nervously because this just I'm apoplectic. I'm gobsmacked, mouth agape. But our next stream will be tomorrow, 1 p.m. Pacific. Right after the Laptop Pound stream. Get back to playing some baseball. Yeah, we're doing on those drops too. 81%. 81% on the last drop. Good to the last drop. All right, here we go. All right, top of 9 in Kansas City. Orioles now clinging to a 2-run lead. We will get a Beetle Boy 911 emergency call to the bullpen. New pitcher Ken Brett. Yes, part of the Brett family. Ken Brett will pitch here in the 9th. Means the night is over for Dennis Leonard. A rocky start for Dennis Leonard, but he does finish giving up just those 4 runs. All came in the same inning. The 3rd inning, which could prove to be the difference. Leonard does strike out 5, walking none, but 10 base hits, 4 runs all earned for Dennis Leonard. New pitcher Ken Brett. Brett will face Rich Dower, who already has 2 base hits tonight. Lefty Brett against the righty Dower. Full count pitch, 3-2. Here we go. Low for ball 4. So Brett issues a leadoff walk. Baltimore would love to get an insurance run here in the 9th. Todd Cruz at the plate. First pitch, he'll square up to bunt. This is a good one. Only play will be to first. Dower to second on a sacrifice bunt by Cruz. So Dower in scoring position for Al Bunbury. Still looking for that first hit. Bunbury will not get it here. It's a sharp grounder to short. And we've got a Rance Mullenix sighting. Rance Mullenix is the new shortstop. So Mullenix, a substitution here at the shortstop position. Not known for his glove, but with Jamie Quirk pinch hitting for Dave Chalk, not really many options. So UL Washington will actually move into the second base position. Mullenix to short. Tim Dwyer at the plate. 1 on, 2 out. First pitch, Dwyer. Fly to Shallow left field. Easy catch made by Willie Wilson. Side is retired. We go to the bottom of the ninth. The Royals trailing by 2. And it's time for a Beetle 911 call to the bullpen. Tippy Martinez. Just the Tippy to close this one out. He'll pitch the ninth. He had 10 saves in 1980 with a 3.01 ERA. And then in 1983, well, he doubled that. 21 saves and a 2.35 earned run average. Tippy Martinez. Means the final line on Boddicker looks like this. 8 innings, 2 runs, both earned on 9 hits, 3 walks, and 6 strikeouts. Tippy Martinez trying to close it out. Get the save. He'll face the top of the Royals lineup. Willie Wilson leading off. Willie has 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Count is 1-2. And here we go. Wilson swings and misses at strike 3 on a curveball. 1 up, 1 down. And now John Wathan. Wathan at the hitter's count. Wathan gets the green light, sends a fly ball to center. 2 up, 2 down. Bunbury makes the catch, and the Royals are down to their final outs. George Brett. Brett behind. Here's the 0-2. Brett swings and misses. Strike 3, and the O's take down the Royals. Your final here tonight from Royal Stadium. It is Baltimore 4 and Kansas City 2. All right, we welcome you back here to the postgame show. It's being presented by EVC and NYC2. Join EVC every Wednesday. It's the Guess the Set on Twitch, 2 p.m. Pacific every Wednesday, only on Twitch. All right, let's take a look at the postgame numbers here tonight as Mike Boddicker picks up the victory. 2 runs in the 8 innings of work in a 4-2 Oriole victory. Remember, this is a best of 3 series. The series will continue over on the Dr. Dynastic channel later on this week. We invite you to join us for that. All right, let's bring you the dynamic performance presented by Dynamic MLB 42, and that performance was by Mike Boddicker, who gets the victory, striking out 6 in 8 innings of work. Well, a lot of star power in this one. We take a look at the star profile here tonight. And, of course, you have to start that conversation with George Brett. 390 hitter this year, and that's why he has a contact rating of 75. A near max contact rating, 75. That BABIP probably very high as well, if you keep such things in mind. And those player ratings are brought to you by Sport. All right, let's look at those final statistics brought to you by Gen Xer 69. 10 hits, 4 runs scored for the Baltimore Orioles. They did leave 17 on. Boy, Kansas City had all sorts of problems themselves, though, as they just could not get those timely hits as they strained a whole boatload of runners.